Shut up over there.
2, 1. Hey there, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain, and we are looking at another beer from Clown Shoes tonight. This is the limited release of Circle of Heroes 2 Harvest IPA. Now, we did Circle of Heroes 1 before. You mentioned that Ian Destroy over here worked with one of the dudes featured on the label because it's done through our local supermarket chain of Hannaford.
This one hits a little closer because the guy who's on this can I have actually worked for.
Nice.
So I can vouch for the guy is a great leader. He is a fire chief for a local town, and he also works as either a store manager or an assistant store manager at our company.
Nice.
Great guy to work for. I have nothing but positive things to say about him.
I'm just gonna, I don't know, I think
Which is
maybe
big for
this is
him.
gonna come through a little bit clouded because the lighting is behind us right now. But if you see the label, there's a dude in front of the fire truck there. And the Circle of Heroes is back. There are so many everyday heroes amongst us. To brew just one beer in their honor just would simply not be enough. We are talking about folks like Eric Strout. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, that is
Eric
correct.
Strout? Okay.
Great guy. I know him.
Our second recipient, Eric, has contributed over 30 years as an EMT firefighter, dating all the way back to being a 15-year-old volunteer. Shit.
Yeah.
He's had a hand in countless courageous moments, often rushing into danger. Sorry, folks, I'm losing sight of this sometimes. When the community calls for help. Thank you, Eric, for your heroism. In your honor, a portion of proceeds from the sale of this beer will be donated to the Casey Lander Memorial Fund, which contributes scholarships, school funds, and disaster relief in the Newport, Maine community. Join us in raising a glass of this Harvest IPA in both thanks and in celebration. Well,
To me, I don't need a good cause to drink beer. Even more so when it's a Harvest IPA with a guy I know who's endorsing it.
exactly. I mean, but sounds like a good beer to begin with because this is a Clown Shoes IPA. All right, you got
And
that one?
Clown Shoes is very good anyway, but
Hell yes.
and the one that
Just-
we did have was very good.
Yeah, to just add this extra layer to it is
Look at the
fucking
color on
amazing.
Got a nice traditional Harvest color to it. Nice head on it.
Yep.
That is very creamy, very clear. Oh, that's got some particulates to it.
You need a little alternate light source.
There's a light up coaster in my backpack, but I forgot to grab it. But if you look, I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but there's a lot of particulates. There's some floating pieces. There's like flocculent.
Is that a word?
This is flocculent.
Flocculent?
Flocks. Flocks are like flecks, but flocks float.
There you go, Roddy.
There you go. Hey, by the way, Fingus is proud of this because this was how he told me to do this originally before I got the
Look at that
light up
glow.
coaster. But yeah, you can see that. You can see that floating chunk, and this is chunks of beer particulates in that beer. Personally, I'm not a big fan of that, but I have learned over the years to just accept it because this is not going to be like chewing the beer. It's not going to have a bunch of chunks in it. It's going to go down smooth and easy.
To me, it's a Harvest IPA, so I mean that kind of combines the two things I like. I love a good Harvest beer, whether it be Sam Adams, whatever. I love Oktoberfest, and then throw in like IPAs. I love IPAs. We did a pile of them today at the Brewfest. So
Exclusively in some cases.
I purposely stayed to IPAs for that said reason. So I'm kind of curious to see how this treats us. So, but we cheers up.
Yeah, that's a neutral aroma.
It does have a lot of hop flavor.
It does. I mean, I do.
A lot of hop aroma is what I'm seeing.
It's hopperific.
Smooth.
I was just looking to see what it actually had for, if there was any description on the beer.
Honestly, I wouldn't have guessed this as a harvest IPA. I would have guessed this is like more of like a regular IPA. Not even a double, but just a regular IPA. It has that hoppiness, not outstanding. It doesn't have like that dark, real dark of a harvest. But overall, I mean, it's a really smooth, like drinking beer.
Right.
It's
and that's
absolutely smooth.
I think that's what they were going for, though, is to have that smooth flavor. So they could sell more. Because a lot of people don't like those really hot.
It doesn't have like that super citrusy like taste
Yes.
to it.
Or overall, like,
Right. I mean,
pine-
it's a
pine
subtle
taste.
IPA. I mean, it's very smooth drinking. It's not super like heavy duty on the IPA, like the citrus. It's very smooth.
Yep.
I'm getting a medium heavy mouthfeel.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's definitely got some weight to it.
Mm-hmm.
But like you guys are
Get
saying,
some
it's
girth to it.
a little girth. I know you like girth a lot.
Bush, how's that girth in your mouth?
No, it actually is.
It's very
good.
smooth.
Yeah. It's a well put together. There's a well put together hop profile. I'm getting earthiness. I'm getting a little bit of floral. I'm getting some citrusy. I'm getting some pine. But they're all really blending together really well into like this nice overall bitter
Amalgam.
hoppiness.
And a very nice amalgam of different flavors.
With a decent grainy backbone.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't get those particulates like in the taste. You don't taste them. They just kind of like go down smooth. You don't like really get them when you take a sip.
And that's my biggest challenge with those particulates. When I see them floating in there, I need to get
Right.
into my head that it's
That
not
you're not
really
gonna like
chunky.
feel them and taste them. No, you don't really taste them.
I mean, overall, that's got a nice body to it. It's got a delicious, well-balanced top profile and some decent graininess to it.
No bad aftertaste. It's
Nope.
pretty smooth on the, on
Very
the back
smooth.
end of it.
This is a beer that everybody can love.
Yes.
Yeah. Whether you're drinking it in spring,
And this would-
summer,
spring, summer,
fall.
fall. I wouldn't take it on the winter, but spring, summer, fall.
Honestly, I'd even drink this in the winter.
Yeah, me
Yes.
too.
Don't get me wrong, I would prefer a darker, heavier beer. You're thinking like stouts or porters,
Yeah.
which I'm 100% on board with you with, but I wouldn't turn this down.
Yeah.
Well,
during
yeah.
the colder
I mean, I
months.
love IPAs.
You're not gonna turn down a beer anyway,
But
no matter what it is. But
not one to turn on a beer.
and
But
that's
I mean,
true.
I would rather
But
drink
still,
an
it's-
IPA, like, even in the winter. This would be a
Yes.
good one for even winter. Like, let's say, like, we did what we did, where we sat on it and just waited for a good time. We sat on it from fall to winter, and here we are now, and it
spring,
was fantastic.
close to spring.
I
Yeah.
got nothing bad to say about it.
Nope.
It's a very well put together, well rounded beer. I would hit this with
It
a 4
is-
out of 5.
It is very
I
refreshing.
agree.
It
I
is
would go
very
with a 4.
refreshing. I'll go with a 4, guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
4
like
to 5.
outstanding, but I mean, it fails to disappoint on any level.
Exactly.
I mean, from top to bottom, first sip to last, it tastes really good. I would highly recommend it.
Now, as it compares to the first one, I don't remember.
It's been a while since we've had Circle of Heroes 1, but you know what? It doesn't matter. They're 2 different beers.
Yes, they are.
No, I mean,
And
it's
they are
really
very-
good. It goes down smooth. I don't have any complaints.
No,
Nothing to say.
Good 4 out of 5.
Absolutely.
very good.
That's just what we have to say about it, though, folks. Check it out for yourself. Once you're
If
done.
they still have them.
Yes. Hit us up down below in the comments or the email link. Love to hear what you have to say about this beer. Well, that you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.
Keep drinking.
Peace out.
Ooh, burp. Burp.
Three of them down.
Delicious.
That one actually was really good.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It didn't have that pungent IPA like punch to it.
Yep, which isn't a bad thing for some
Well,
of us.
actually, you know what it kind of reminded me of was Marsh Islands,
Swayze.
Swayze.
Yeah, I was getting that too.
It was
It's
kind of
like
close to
just
that, but
enough,
not quite.
But not horribly overboard, you know?
And you want to do warm up?